Hey everyone, I'm Cameron Panther. I'm a physical therapy tech, and today we'll be going over exercises that you can perform at home with no weight to prepare you for the ACFT. The air squat. Most of you are familiar with the air squat. We do it all the time in PT. But we're going to be going over some form issues, and since we're not going to be having any weight to do this, we're going to want to be doing reps of 4 sets of 25 to almost 4 sets of 50 to really get a good workout. So the first thing we want to work on is not having our knees in front of our toes while we're doing a squat. So when we do go down into a squat, our knees are staying in line with our toes right here. All right, it's in line with the toes or behind. We're not going too far forward. Move forward for me. Just like that, we're putting a lot of strain on our knees right here. It's not what we want. In line. So to do that, we want to have our weight right back here on our heels. Our waist not on the toes, on the heels. Coming back up. All right, we want our toes maybe a little bit out or possibly straight on railroad tracks, just like that. And then the next thing for form we want to focus on going back down is keeping our chest up nice and tall, just like this. All right, we don't want to be too far bent forward like that, putting unnecessary strain on our back. We want to be up just like that, being able to look straight forward, coming back up. Just like I said, we would want to do 4 sets of 25 to 4 sets of 50. The jump squat. The jump squat is going to be similar to the air squat, except for we're getting an explosive movement. That's going to be working out our quads and our glutes. So we'll be staying in line with the exact same form that we used for the air squats. Making sure our knees are back behind the toes, staying on our heels, but we'll be doing an explosive movement, firing our arms upwards afterwards. So we come in here, squatting down, and then coming up, exploding through. So heels staying back, knees in line with the toes, coming up, exploding. Just like that. So we're going to be doing this for 3 sets of 10 to 3 sets of 20. The three-way lunge. The three-way lunge is going to be focusing on, once again, our quads, our hips, and our glutes. And I'll be having, so just like a lunge is keeping in line with squats. We do not want our knees going in front of our toes. We're going to be going down through our hips, just like this. Coming back up. Go ahead and face the other way so they can see. So stepping forward, see how it's going down through his hips right here, knees in line with the foot. It's not putting too much weight going forward out that way. That's not what we want, staying in line. All right, so that's going to be our forward squat, and it'll be our reverse squat also, and then our side squat, or our side lunge, going out, keeping the back leg straight, just like this, knee in line with the toe, coming back up. So to demonstrate the entire exercise, we'll do all 3 ways. So going forward, to the side, and then a back lunge. Coming back up, and we want to do this 3 sets of 10 each leg. Wall sits. Wall sits is going to be an exercise that's going to be engaging our core, our quads, and our glutes. And we will be having our back flat up against the wall with our feet a good distance out. So just like during squats, our knees are in line with our feet, and they're now out in front of our toes. We'll be coming down. We'll be holding this exercise for time. You might want to start with 3 sets of 30 seconds and then building up 45 seconds to a minute to even a minute and a half. So you'll go down, you'll be holding it just like this, back flat against the wall at a 90 degree just like this. So if this exercise starts becoming easy for you, you want more of a challenge, you can then go into single leg wall sits, which you can have your leg out just like that. You're going to have to be pushing a little bit towards whatever leg is holding you up just to balance you out, but you'll be holding that for time also. The next exercise we'll be going over will be the ball throw. The kettlebell swing. Most people do these at gyms. If you're at home, if you do have a weight or a kettlebell, you can use it with that. I'll also be showing you another way that you can use an assault pack loaded down with weight, whatever you have in your house or in your barracks room, that you can get the same exercise going. So what we're going to be doing is, you have the weight in your hands, all right? You're going to be bending down into like a squat, just like we're doing an air squat, chest up, nice, tall, just like that. And then this is going to be an explosive exercise. Once again, we're working on, it's going to be lower back, it's going to be our quads, it's going to be our glutes, and we're exploding up. So we'll start down here into an air squat, and then exploding up, just like that. And then coming back down, that'll be 1. Going up again, just like that. So if you have a kettlebell, you can grab in the middle of the kettlebell, weight just like this, going to the outside. If you do not have any weights at your home, you can also use an assault pack, and we'll show you that now. This assault pack is not weighted down like it should be, so it's very light. It's going to be doing it in slow motion right here. So same type of movement, coming down, exploding up, just like that, coming back down. We're going to be doing this exercise starting off 3 sets of 10, and then you can build your way up to more reps and more sets. The broad jump. So the broad jump is going to be an explosive exercise when we're working for the ball throw. It's all about explosion through our hips, coming out and exploding over top of our head with the ball. So during this exercise, it's going to look a lot like an air squat, but we are not doing this for speed. We're doing this to explode out of our position. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get down just like an air squat, jumping forward just like that, jumping out. Go ahead and reset back over here. So that's what the exercise is going to look like. So in slow-mo, we're going down into a good position. We're really cocking, coiled up. We're going to be exploding just like the ball throw. We're going to be throwing our hands up and exploding forward and out as far as we can. So go ahead and jump, boom, landing in a good position, and we'll be resetting. It should not be a quick jump. It should be a jump, resetting back, and then exploding back out again. The high jumper. The high jumper is going to be another explosive exercise that we are going to be using for the ball throw. So we'll be starting just like we did prior in a good air squat, having our arms cocked back, and then we will be exploding out through our hips, firing out, coming up, and trying to jump as high as we can vertically up into the air. It will look something like this. Coming down into a good air squat position. We're cocked, everything's good to go, our arms are back, and then we'll be exploding forward, coming back and resetting just like that, trying to get as far up as we can. One more time. Down, good position, we're cocked, we're ready to go, all the way up as high as we can. So for this exercise, we're going to be looking to do 3 sets of 10, and then you can increase to 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 20 as you keep going. Really working on cocking down and throwing our hands up just like we would for the ball throw. The band throw. The band throw will be another exercise to get you prepared for the ball throw for the ACFT. We'll be using a TheraBand that you can pick up at your local physical therapy clinic. Just go in and ask. They should be able to cut you some TheraBand and they can give it to you. So for this exercise, once again, we're going to be down in a good air squat type position, cocked, locked, ready to go. And then we're going to be exploding out, holding onto a band, working our back muscles, working our glutes. We're also working our hamstrings and our quads. So we'll be coming here. You'll have a band. You're going to be tying in a knot, just like that one there. You're going to have it underneath your feet just like this, holding at the top right here. You're going to get down into an air squat position just like we have previously, and then we're going to be exploding up, really throwing those hands up just like that, and then coming back down and resetting, exploding back up, just like that. One more time. Perfect. So once again, go to your physical therapy clinic. We can cut you some of this TheraBand. We're looking for 3 sets of 10, and then building up from there as you progressively get better at the exercises, more reps or more sets. Now we will be going over the hand release push-up. Hello everyone. We'll be going over now some different push-ups that we can do to strengthen our triceps and chest to get us ready for the hand release push-up. So the first push-up that we'll be doing will be the close grip push-up. So we'll be getting down, good push-up position. We want our fingers, so pointer fingers on the inside of our shoulder blades right here. So nice and close. You should almost maybe be able to even touch your thumbs just like this. Keeping our body in a nice straight line, just like this. In the ACFT, if your body's not straight, we need the whole position to go in a straight line the whole time. So we'll be going all the way down, having our chest touch the ground, and then coming all the way back up. The hand release push-up, your chest will be on the ground, so we're getting full extension here, so that's how we want to practice. So coming up, down, just like that. The next one we'll be conducting will be the wide grip push-up. So we want pointer fingers maybe about 4 inches outside of our shoulder blades, so nice and wide, just like this. Same thing, keeping our body nice and straight. We'll be going down, chest on the ground, and then coming all the way up, keeping that body in a straight line, just like that. The next exercise that we'll be conducting will be the negative push-up. So here we'll be starting at the top and we'll be going down nice and slow. It should take you about 10 to 15 seconds to get all the way, chest to the ground, and then pushing up as fast as you can, coming back up, keeping the core nice and tight, straight line, just like on the other push-ups, coming down, exploding back up. The fourth and final exercise we'll be doing will be a high plank into a low plank. So we'll be starting in a high plank just like this, engaging our core. Core work here is going to be important, so we keep that nice straight line. We'll be starting in a high plank and then going down to our elbows, just like that. Coming back up. Body nice and straight. Perfect. Working chest, working triceps, working our core. So we're going to jump up. So these are the exercises that I would recommend for the hand release push-up. I would start off with 3 sets of 10 of each, and then increasing as you get stronger, higher reps and more sets. Now we'll be working on the sprint drag carry portion of the ACFT. So the first exercise will be a 300-meter shuttle. So it'll be shuttle sprints. You can do it for whatever distance that you like, just making sure that you're getting a good enough distance to give you in a workout. So pretty simple, just like on the sprint drag carry portion. You'll start at one point, sprint down as far as you can, touching down on the ground when you've reached your distance, turning around, sprinting back. 300 meters is great distance to start with. So if you do 25 meters down, 25 meters back, 6 times, that'll give you 300 meters. Doing that 2 to 3 times in a workout and building up as you're able to do it better will most benefit you for the sprint drag carry. The next exercise will be the side shuttle. So same thing, I would recommend a 300-meter shuttle for the side shuttles. So just like in the sprint drag carry, you'll just be starting at the side. We do not cross our feet. We'll just be shuttling across just like this, 25 meters down, 25 meters back. Going for 6 times will be a 300-meter shuttle. The next exercise will be the carry, so a farmer's carry that we would use just like we would on the ACFT for the carry portion. If you have a weight, a dumbbell, put it in your hand just like this, having our shoulders back. You can walk and or get a little bit of a jog to get you a little faster time. So if you have a weight, you can use a weight. You can use a kettlebell. Improvise on this one for what you have at your homes or in your barracks room. Another one you could do is you can grab assault packs or bags, weighting them down, trying to keep them about the same, having them in both hands. And we're going 25 meters down, 25 meters back, 6 times, getting a 300-meter shuttle with the farmer's carry. The last portion of the sprint drag carry would be the drag. This one is going to be definitely one we're going to have to improvise on. So with us not being able to get into the gyms, there's many different things that you could do. If you have some 550 cord, you have some rope, tying it to different things. If you have any weights, or if you have maybe some firewood, a bag that's kind of old and beat up that you can put some stuff in, tying a rope to it, and then dragging it across your yard or across the concrete. You can also grab your trash cans, right? Weighing them down with some weight, right? And then pulling those also, getting that good. We're getting good form right here, pulling backwards just like we would for the ACFT. Another good one if you're using your trash can is if you can get it on a hill, and pulling it up a hill is definitely going to give you a little bit more of a workout. So this is definitely some stuff you're going to have to kind of tweak with, find out what works best for you, but any type of dragging motion that we can do where we're pulling backwards, getting a good stance just like this is best going to benefit you for the ACFT. Now we'll be going over the leg tuck exercise, and the 3 main parts of the leg tuck that we need to work on will be core strength, grip strength, and then back strength. So to start with the core strength, the first exercise that we're going to conduct is going to be the 3-way pike jump. So you'll be getting down just like so into a plank, and then we'll be jumping 3 ways to the side, to the front, and to the other side, just like that. And that will be 1 set. So one more time, coming up to the side, bringing it in, bringing that core in nice and tight, extending all the way out. That will be 1, and we'll be going for 3 sets of 10 with this exercise. The next exercise that we'll be going is we're going to be doing pikes. So you'll be laying completely flat just like this, arms just like on your side just like this, all right? You'll then bring your legs up and extend them up over top, coming back down just like this. Perfect, really working the core. So between each set, you can reset and put your feet on the ground to butt, or to get more of a workout, bring your legs up and then come back down to a 6 inches, and keeping them just right there is going to be a little bit more workout for your core right there. So this exercise, you can start also with 3 sets of 10 and then progressing into more sets and more reps. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to be doing Negative leg lowers. So you're going to bring your legs up over top just like this, trying to keep your legs as straight as possible. They can have a slight bend. And then we're going to be letting them go down as slow as possible. 10, 15, 20 seconds if possible, going down as slow as we can. Really engaging that core, keeping that core nice and tight. We get back down and then we're bringing it right back up, coming back down nice and slow again. So once again, each rep, minimum 10 seconds, but we're really looking for that 15 to 20 seconds going down. And we're going to be doing 3 sets of 10 of this also. The last exercise that we're going to do is going to be the bicycle. So hands just behind your head, just like this, like you're about to do a sit-up, legs up, and then we'll be pumping one leg forward, touching elbow to knee on this side, and then switching, coming back the other way, just like that. Touching one, go to the other side, one, that is 1 set. And we're going to be looking to do 3 sets of 10 of this also and building off of that. Now we'll be working on the grip strength portion to best prep you for the ACFT for the leg tuck. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is going to be plate holds. So if you have any type of weights just like this, we can use weights going up from 5 to 10 to 25 pounds, whatever you feel comfortable with. But if you don't have weights, you can also use textbooks, holding textbooks and pinching them just like this. Using grocery bags, any type of bag that you can weight down, working on holding it for a time. So we want to start off with holding it for about 30 seconds, and then if you can do longer, going up to 45 seconds, a minute. We're looking for time on this exercise, really pinching down, working on the grip strength right there. The second exercise that we're going to work on is going to be, you're going to need a pull-up bar. So hopefully everyone close to the house, you have some type of pull-up bar that you might be able to go to and use. We're just going to be working on hang, so being able to hold your own body weight without doing any type of pull-up or anything like that for time. So you're going to come here, just like this, putting up, we're holding, starting with maybe 20 seconds and building up from there. So doing 3 sets of 20 seconds, then building to maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds to a minute. Really working the strength in the hands and in the forearms to be able to hold yourself up so you can last longer while you're doing the leg tucks during the ACFT. Now we'll be working on the back strength for the leg tuck in the ACFT. So 3 exercises we'll be doing. We'll be starting with the first one, will just be regular pull-ups. So jumping onto the bar, pulling yourself up, using your lats just like that, pulling yourself up, coming back down. Go ahead and drop. So if you have a band of some sort like that, you can use it, or if your spouse can help, if you're having a hard time doing pull-ups by yourself with just your weight to build up, go back up. All right, having leg up, having someone grab right here, helping you pull up. Please practice good social distancing. Do not go find a battle buddy to do this, but if you're married, something like that, you have a spouse, this is something that can help you with, all right? Next one that we're gonna do is going to be the side pull up. So you'll be grabbing one hand in front of the other, just like this, pulling up to one side, and then we'll be pulling up to the other side. Nope, go back up. So pulling up to that side and then back to the other side. Boom, just like that, working on the back strength right there. Hands gonna be right in front of each other. Try not to have too much of a distance in your grip right there, okay? And then the last one that we're gonna do is gonna be hanging leg raises. So we'll be coming here from a hang. You can bring your legs up straight, just like that, or you can bring it up to where you're pulling your knees up, just like that. This is going to be working on your back, and it's also going to be working on your core right there. So great exercise that we can use to help get you better ready for the ACFT and the leg tuck. So the event we'll be working on now will be your run. So the run sounds really simple, go out there and run, but there's definitely ways that science has shown us that can help better improve your run. So a lot of people think, hey, if I want to prep for my 2 mile, I'm just going to go out and run 5 miles every day. And I'm running at the same slow pace that I run 5 miles at. So then when I actually do go run my 2 mile, my body is now accustomed to the heart rate and the breathing that I would do for that slow pace for the 5 mile, and it's not ready to run at a faster pace that you're going to need to do well on your 2 mile run. So things that I would recommend focusing on would be 100-meter sprints, quarter-mile sprints, and then also doing any type of stair work or possibly running hills. So the data has now shown us that sprint work is best going to help you get your breathing better and get your heart rate better for you to run longer distances. So it's not about running for distance as much as it is getting used to running at a faster pace. So I highly recommend any type of sprints. You can do 60-120s, you can do 30-60s, but I highly recommend 100-meter sprints, 400-meter sprints, so essentially quarter-mile sprints, and then also doing any type of stair work that you can and or running hills.